Testing. I think we're Gucci. Are we Gucci? Yes. The answer is yes. Welcome all to the Hangout for Shenmue 3. I'm joined by past famous guest, John Markham Down. Is that, would you say that's your internet name, John Markham Down?
Yeah, that's like what I use for all my online stuff.
Yeah.
Like
So John Markham Down is back with us. Thank you for coming back. And this is a game you've never played. Did you play any of the other Shenmue games, or you knew about the other Shenmue games, didn't you?
Probably, but my brain's getting older by the minute, so.
The Dreamcast.
Oh no, I never had Dreamcast.
Okay, I didn't have Dreamcast either, but I eventually got one when I was in like middle school, or high school, or something. But
he's not lying; it's right there.
I do. I have it over here on the shelf. But so I was never a big Shenmue guy.
No.
And
most I know about Dreamcast was like Taxi Driver.
But when Shenmue came out, the original Shenmue, for those that don't know, very influential game because it came out and the graphics were better than everything else. It looked unreal. Like, people could not believe what they were looking at. You could run around. Yeah. Things had, like, time. Like, you had to be here at 6 p.m. and there was an actual clock in the game and people had schedules. And it was, like, better than anything else, like, at the time. People even compared it goofily, I think, to GTA. It was GTA in that you got to go around the world and different people had different schedules and stuff. Like, kind of open world-ish. But no shooting and no whatever else. It was all karate. It was all, martial arts stuff going on here. So they made the first one amazing or whatever, but for that, but it had this. Have you seen the movie The Room or heard about the movie The Room?
Yeah, I know you.
So that movie, for those that haven't seen it by now, is so bad it's good. And it has crazy like acting in it, like weird acting. Shenmue has that. Shenmue at the gate had me laughing because you have to ask a lot of questions. Like, other games kind of give you like a marker on your map and you run to it. That's like kind of a lot of modern games. This game said no. You actually have to talk to people and go, hey, do you know about the Four Woo Do? And you have to talk to random people that may not know anything that you're talking about and will give you an answer appropriately for that. Meaning, I went up to these like schoolgirls right out the gate. I'm playing Shenmue 1. I was like, I love this. I went up to the schoolgirl. Hey, can you tell me, I'm looking for the man who killed my father, or I'm looking for, where's the...
Yes, the child.
Where's the... You asked that at some point, like, or just, I'm looking for the man that killed my father. That's the whole series is based on that. And you ask this girl, like, something like, can you tell me where the corner store is, or where is this at? And she stands up and looks at you in the worst voice acting. Get away from me, you creep! And just screams at you for nothing. And then your response, everyone is a robot in this game, and you're going to see everything that I'm talking about, they brought over for Shenmue 3.
Nice.
Shenmue 2 is more of the same, whatever, I liked as well, but Shenmue 3... So you know what Kickstarter is? They kickstart games, you can put money into like funding games or whatever. This game, I kickstarted this when it came out. And I was like, I'm going to play through the games, this is a big deal, it got announced.
You funded this?
Yes. It feels like a Dreamcast game that someone found and was like, we should put this out on the PlayStation and stuff, the PlayStation 4. So I am in the second place, the second city. I have not played it since because this game is at points a chore to play.
Yeah. When you told me that you have to talk to people, and
there is no help. You have to talk to people. Your health goes down by walking around. That's basically your endurance is what that is more than anything. When you're getting in fights, if your endurance falls, your health, of course, you get a game over. But if I keep running, my endurance will go down over time. So I have to eat to replenish that. I even forget what I'm doing right now, but the main goal of the game is... And in the first game, it always was, someone killed your father. That's how Shenmue 1, spoiler alert, right out the gate in the intro, someone kills your father. And his name is Lon D. So, for 3 games now, we are looking for Lon D. And you find a mission, you go somewhere, you take down this crime organization, and you're still trying to find freaking Lon D. So I'm going to check my, not that button. you have to press R1 for the menu for some reason, and you press that, and I have to go in the, where's it at? There's something that will tell me what I need to do next.
The menu makes me think of Resident Evil.
There we go, square. Okay. I'll meet Shu at sorry, my Chinese is a little off today. I haven't got the Rosetta Stone yet going.
It's Mandarin, right? Not Chinese. It's either Cantonese or Mandarin.
I think it is China where they're at.
Yeah, but they don't speak Chinese there. They speak Mandarin or Cantonese.
Well, who speaks Chinese if it's not in China?
Chinese is not a language. That's like saying Indian is a language. It's not. They speak Hindi.
It's not Chinese?
No.
It's Mandarin.
Or Cantonese.
Maybe I'm thinking of... There's a Chinese way of writing letters, right? Maybe that's what I'm... They do say Chinese that, right? Like Chinese.
No, I think it's called... Oh man, I was just watching a thing where they were doing that. I was watching Our Man in Japan with James May.
Okay, so you're better than me because you watched Our Man in Japan. I get you.
No, I think it's called pictograms or pictographs.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Where the it's not like letters; it's symbols that mean words. It's like the ancient Egyptians. They used what was that called? Ancient Egyptians would write on the walls. Hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphics, yeah.
It's kind of like that. Yeah, that was really racist of you to say Chinese.
And I did not mean... I am so protected to make sure I'm not saying stupid things, and I say stupid things every... You know what? Do you know our friend Zach? Do you know our friend Zach? I don't know if you met him, but he came on and we were doing a Shadow of the Colossus stream, and he said we were trying to think of the term. It was something that was coming up in the game, and I was like, what is the career? I was like, why am I drawing a blank on this? What is the career where those people go and they dig up bones? We couldn't think of the word archaeologist. And we both, for like 20 minutes, were like, I don't know what this is.
You were just stumped.
We were like, what's the thing?
I would just sat there and laughed at you.
So, the dumbest things come out on the stream. We make sure of that. Okay, at Lou, I'll find it on Blossom Road. So, I forget, I think Blossom Road is over here. So I need to run over here.
Are there actual like street signs on the maps?
Yes, you look at the street signs and you can start to figure out where everything's out. So I'm running, I look like a very rigid man running right now. For some reason I can't run in this space. I don't know if it's like a holy place or something or...
Yeah, there's a statue of Shang Tsung.
Is that his name, Shang Tsung? Oh, okay, yeah.
That was a joke. This is a video game.
You said it so serious, but then when I heard Mortal Kombat, I was like, okay, I get you.
This is a video game thing. We're doing video game jokes.
Video game jokes, that's true. We're only doing video game jokes tonight. Why did the Pac-Man cross the road to get the other blip? Other classics like that you'll hear tonight.
Crickets.
Another weird thing is they had one of the main characters.
The color is so green. Is this even a fruit? What kind of fruit is it?
These characters keep popping up. This woman is just very mean to this husband, and he's like trying to help her the whole time.
This is a monk fruit. Whaling's specialty. They call it a spiritual fruit. Great for your skin and beauty.
Oh my.
Alright, we'll take them all. We'll buy the lot.
Somebody help! Somebody catch him!
Stop there.
You have to run this guy down.
Looks like it. Now, sometimes they might do QuickTime events. This game kind of was the first you know what QuickTime events are. When like something pops up, it's like a cutscene, you have to press the button really quick. You probably saw them in some games or whatever.
Yeah, like in Dragon Ball Z Budokai.
Something like that. So I think that's what this is going to be. So if you don't hit it fast enough, you do something like that and screw it up. So this was the first game that ever kind of did that. That kind of pioneered QuickTime events. Some people love them, some people hate them. I kind of hate them.
She just ran that kid over.
Yeah, I messed it up. Totally dodged her. Gotta watch this kid. But this one is just so fast. Ugh! See that? I barely got it in there.
Oh, I have something for that.
I thought that was the up arrow. Just ate it right there. Okay, at least we can start from here. Triangle, not up.
Knock down candles and Folgers. Or not candles, cans and Folgers.
And I'm also looking for these, like, bad people named...
Walk much?
I'm looking at people named the Snakes. It's like this game right now, so I bet he'll lead me to the snakes. If I can not fall. Oh gosh. I can't do anything.
Right now your streak is 1 in a row.
I'm 1 for 0 here. We're doing good. Okay, up. Oh, this looks like a nightmare. Okay, I got that. I'm a professional. Gosh, the whole tree.
It's an awful lot of work for a burst.
Thank you.
I'm an avid fisherman. I'd be so mad at that guy. That guy'd have a gunshot wound.
You push my fish? Boom! I'm gonna kill you.
Maybe I'm exaggerating a little, but I'd be upset.
Ooh, if I could shoot you. I'm not going to, though. I'm so mad at you. I'm not gonna shoot
I
you
went
right
straight to murder.
for fish being knocked over. Take your fish here. Am I still doing this?
I suppose.
If I can figure
You
it
did
out.
2 in a row.
Oh my gosh.
And you're in the water. Speaking of fish.
Fish out of the water. Wait. Hey. Gosh, I barely got that. Or did I not? I got it.
You're funny. You want to digress? Who are you? As you can see, just a cormorant fisherman.
What does cormorant mean? Just a quaint fisherman? Just a chill fisherman? So that's the other thing this game will do. If it gets too late, you have to go to your hotel and sleep.
This is in 1987.
Yeah.
I was a month and 9 days old
So you
on
definitely...
that date.
Wow. So little baby John exists in this world. This universe. There is a John version of you in this universe. I'm -4 by this time.
So when all this is going on, I'm pooping in my pants in a diaper.
Yeah, and I'm -4.
Would you
I'm
please
like
give
floating
this a
out in the
couple
ether
of
right now.
minutes?
What?
Please.
What's really funny too is this lady, once you stay the night in your hotel, you have to pay the fee for the night. But sometimes I don't have any money. And they're like, you gotta pay your fee, go work, and you have to go chop wood.
Talk to Mr. Ship.
You have to go chop wood from this person for a little bit. I got a trophy. Yee. I have to go, okay, I still have to go to the hall. I'm glad it made me do that. But I learned about that guy. Who was that man?
I'm not sure. All you did was get the purse back.
Yeah, let's start playing now.
Cool. How far are we into this? 7:50? 20 minutes in, we're gonna start.
Yeah, okay, time to start. So I haven't talked to John, how was your Christmas? Did you get any cool gifts? You were talking about your son got Splatoon on, and he got a Switch, right? Splatoon 2 and he got a Switch.
And he got Jedi Fallen Order.
Jedi Fallen Order. For
He loves-
Switch as well, or for
No,
Xbox?
For PlayStation 4.
Oh, okay.
He loves that game. He's been playing it more than the Splatoon.
Really? Yeah,
You know, we got-
I saw some stuff from Jedi Fallen Order. It looked really fun. The way he was jumping around just made me laugh. It's just crazy. The
Yeah, it can be complicated
aerobatics.
sometimes. If you're not a Star Wars fan and you want to see what Zach's talking about, watch the battle between Yoda and Count Dooku in Episode 2, The Clone Wars. There's a lot of hopping around and
that's what you're doing. Yeah, it seemed like a lot of hopping around in this too.
I haven't played it with him much, but he comes out of his room a lot, excited to tell me about what just happened and what new abilities.
I loved doing it as a kid with my dad. It's like, you gotta come see this part, or can you help me with this part and stuff. That was so fun. Like,
Yeah,
do you still help him with stuff? Or?
if I can.
And how old is he now?
He'll be 11 in April,
Okay.
and Jonah just turned 3 this month on the 1st.
Where's Blossom Road? Probably. I think it's where is? Crap, I don't know.
Can
what
you go to your
Blossom Road-
map and like mark it on the map and go there for like?
I don't think there is.
There's no map button.
What's up, AOI? AOI jumps in a lot. Are the graphics that ugly that you had to put your glasses down, Dweebo? So this game does get a lot of flack for just compared to other games. This game kind of looks like a college project, to be all honest with you, and the animations and stuff. No, I actually have contacts now. I'm on the contacts train.
I've had contacts since 8th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
I
want to get LASIK so bad.
I heard with LASIK though you have to keep doing it after every couple of years or every so many years.
My eye doctor told me back when I was like 18 that LASIK was designed for people like with my eyes, like myopic, where you can't see far away. And he said if I got it at 18, it would last for like 40 years.
Oh wow. Okay, for that it's like maybe.
But then he said you get age-related vision problems. He said in everybody. And I said, well, when I get older, I wouldn't care. But like now that I'm, I do have somewhat athletic things, and I go fishing, which requires wearing sunglasses depending on the situation. And then like, dealing with contacts, you can't just lay down and sleep whenever you want to. It's just little, what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Minor inconveniences like that. I think it'd be worth it. And I didn't do it. I'm 33, so how long ago was that? When I was 18, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So back then it wasn't as cheap as it is.
Yeah,
now.
What I did remember getting this, getting contacts. I remembered when you told the story of our friend Craig. You went to his house and you stayed the night, and you didn't have any contact solution, and you used water, and you put the contacts in.
Don't do that.
And
I have permanent scarring on my eyes because of that.
Really? That really freaked you out?
Yeah.
Man, because when I read, it has to be in that saline solution.
When I put my contacts in, if I've just woken up, my eyes get red in the exact same spot every time.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
so that really could permanently freak you out. Like.
Yeah, because what it does,
don't do that,
water,
kids.
The water shrinks the lens, and if you put it on your eye, it pulls.
So it
eye.
literally
it rips the eye.
Yucca pucka.
Yeah, I had to wear glasses for like 2 weeks and put eye drops in every day.
When I got let's talk to this guy. So listen to these conversations.
Yeah?
I want to go to Liu Hall. It's just up ahead. Got it.
So these are good conversations because they go, it's right there and they'll point. And you have to okay, it's up over here, so it looks like that hall up here. What is your horse stance level? Let's check. What is my horse stance level? How can I check that? I don't know how to check all that out. Oh, no, down there's that. AOI said, what a horror story. Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. So that I still remember that getting my contacts when you did that, because they were like, put this in saline, you don't sleep in it, you don't freaking go swimming in your contact lenses.
Yeah, when I first got contacts, I bought these Halloween ones. They look like cat eyes.
Yeah.
And where I had that scarring on my eye, when I would blink, where the cat slit was supposed to be vertical, when I would blink, it would twitch. I swear to God, I'm not making that up.
Oh my gosh.
I had to quit wearing them because it would move. And those kind of contacts, they only have a hole big enough for your pupil.
Yeah.
Because your pupil makes up part of the black part.
Yeah.
And when I would blink, it'd be like somebody was going like this over my eye.
Oh,
it would
gosh.
move because it covered your whole cornea.
So, I am like this, and I think I inherited it from my dad. But if you barely do that to me, I used to flinch so bad. So I told my parents about doing this. They're like, "You're gonna freaking flinch. Like, you are going to like. How are you gonna put those contacts in?" That's why I never got them because I was like, "How am I gonna stick something in my eye?"
It takes time.
I went to the vision center to get these in. It took because they have to sit there for you the first time you put them in and teach you how to do it. It took me 1 hour to put it in and to take one out and put it back in.
How long have you had them now?
And I was just apologizing to the lady. I was just like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that this is taking so long." I've had them for the first week in January. I went and got them.
Do you still have trouble getting them in now?
Sometimes it's hard, and I'm doing it right. It won't stick in my left eye. My left eye is harder than my right eye to get in. For some reason,
when you put it in, do you like immediately start blinking?
I did at first, but I'm getting better at that. Like, I am better than I was or whatever. But...
So if I said pull one of your contacts out, could you?
Yeah, I think I could. Yeah.
With this podcast going for real.
I'm so nervous, and I'm sitting here and doing it.
So
what's up, pre-bound? I'd rather flinch easily than not. Yeah, that is. I mean, that's your freaking body protecting you from crap getting in your eye. So I do agree that is better than not. But it's not good when you're trying to get your contacts in. So what was really funny was when I was doing that for an hour. I was sitting there.
That lady was probably.
I was doing it. So here's what I was doing. I was putting it in my eye, and I was like, I was closing my eye, and she's like, "Gotta keep your eye open. You gotta keep. You're not getting the contact. Yep, gotta keep your eye open." And then, yeah, it was just so funny. I'm like, "Gotta keep your eye open." Is this where I'm supposed to meet at the Great Hall? This has to be the Great Hall.
Excuse me. Welcome to Huaxiao.
Nope, not the right place.
This is the perfect time to see the flowers. Do you know where Liu He Hall is? Liu He Hall
Liu He Hall?
is downhill from
Oh my gosh, I keep going either too
just
far.
below here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
He's like, "Let's go see our flowers," and you're like, "Where's the place?"
That is the thing. The funniest thing is talking to vendors. Like, they have these kind of like carnival games, and if you try to talk to for any information, they go, "Hey, want to play a game of Lucky Hit? Hi, do you know where the hall is at? Lilu Hall. Gotta try a game of Lucky Hit. It's really fun. How many games you playing?" And they just ignore you to like, I need to know where the hall's at. It's right down here. Where is the hall?
That looks like a cafeteria.
Specialty goods. So you have to literally. I think it's right here. I passed it up. I literally. It was right there in the freaking.
There's
middle.
a street sign right there. Isn't it on like Blossom Drive or something?
It's on Blossom Road. Okay, this is like a little fan thing. Save Shenmue, and it's like a little hall thing. But it sits right downhill from here.
Where's the guy that pointed up? Yeah, just read the sign.
Blossom Road. So we're on the right place. But where is the hall? It's right downhill.
That's not it.
Okay, maybe it's...
one.
Where is the hall? Character looks a lot less intimidating. Are you saying from the older games or Soul of Buddha? Oh my gosh, this guy pointed this way.
That looks like Panda Express.
This guy pointed this way up here. I think the hall is right here.
Yeah,
that has to be the hall, or I'm nuts. I'm going nuts.
It looks like an outside restaurant.
Pharmacy.
I think you're nuts. Tough guy herbs.
The stores. There was some really funny when I first went into fighting on this game. I put it on my Twitter. It popped up a thing. You know how it says like hit X for this move and hit whatever. This literally said hit X, circle, triangle, and square to fight. Also, it said also try pressing R1. That was the instructions this game gave me. Like the poorest instructions I've ever gotten in a game.
Use the buttons on the
Yeah, it just said hit the buttons, and I was okay. I'll hit the button. Hit
Which
the buttons.
one? All of them.
Yeah, it literally said hit X, square, circle, triangle, and I was
just
like,
try some stuff.
And then it said
mix it up. Have
also
fun.
try pressing R1, and I was just like.
That makes me think of like a Japanese schoolgirl, like, all right, so much fun, play PlayStation, yay, push buttons.
Okay, what do I do?
Just speaking broken
Just try
English,
it.
but like
Just
super
try it.
enthusiastic about it.
I'm so stupid.
There it is. Right?
Finally, can we get in here?
Whoa, that's an intimidating way to stand.
Okay, this has got to be the guy right here. Finally, we're freaking here. So people in the chat, have you played Shenmue games before? Have you played this game? I'm having trouble getting to this game. It makes me laugh, but it's not a good game. It isn't. It is. If you liked the Shenmue games, this is more of that, and it's fun for that. But it is so frustrating in points. Oh my gosh, this game is so frustrating.
You do martial arts?
I do.
Why don't we talk with our fists? I'd love to see a Japanese fighting style. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
So yeah, he's Japanese, and then
he's
he,
in China.
yeah, and he came over here looking for this killer.
Well, I mean...
Probound says it looks terrible. LOL. It looks to me like a college student's video game project. That's what the graphics look like to me. And the animations and stuff. So I have not fought in a while, and I haven't eaten. Look, I ran around the place for so long that my endurance sucks. Oh shoot, I did a pretty cool move that by accident. Oh, I'm gonna kill this guy. Oh, he blocked it all. I haven't played this in freaking a month, so you can do combos if you hit a certain thing, but I don't know what I'm hitting to make it do that.
All these people, they don't know either party that they're...
Yeah, they just met me. Oh, he's so dead. Oh my gosh.
I feel like the main character is like a big fan of the movie Drive.
Real human being. We recently did a podcast and we talked our favorites of the decade. And Drive was my favorite movie of the decade for sure. Did you liked Drive, didn't you?
Yeah, I have it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, that was dude, this has got to kill
One of my
this guy.
favorite comedians loves it, Pete Holmes. He has a whole bit in his album called Nice Try the Devil.
Yeah.
Where he talks about Ryan Gosling, how much he loves him. And he said, that's what I'll do to people. I just won't talk.
Turn down the volume over here. AOI says, not played but watched a whole Let's Play of all 3 games. Wow! I think the Let's Play would be fun because this game is I think the meat of it, the funnest parts about it is the dialogue between these characters is so weird.
Can we talk now?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's this weird dialogue. It seems like everybody's a robot. I can't explain it.
Fended off the red snakes in New Paradise.
They were threatening the folks at the Moonray Cafe.
What did they look like?
There were 2 of them. One was thin, and the other was big as a panda.
The same pair that was at the bustling diner.
So, you've met them already. They're called Lou and Sean.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're the out-of-towner that helped out the dry goods vendor?
Yeah, I guess.
I heard about that.
Yeah, I
Let
guess.
me thank you as well.
I want that jacket, though. That's a cool jacket. How do I get this
Snakes
jacket?
are really running loose. They even attacked Huaxiao Temple.
Make a patch and buy a brown jacket. So,
But look at the back.
But there's
How am I going to get a
nothing I can do against the
cool-looking tiger like
entire
that? How's that going to happen?
Do you know where they are?
It also takes forever to do... So the whole even first town area, it took so long to get the smallest amount of information. Somebody's terrorizing this and trying to kill stonemasons. Trying to hurt the stonemasons. They're kidnapping the stonemasons. I spent, I think, 6 hours on that one place. And it's like, what did they look like? Just tell me where they're at and I'll go beat them up. And that's what you end up doing. You finally, but it takes so long to go beat these people that are beating up the stonemasons. God, it takes so long. I can't even explain how long it took. But at the end of the game, you will need 5,000 in cash, and I'm really curious if you will have the willpower to do that. I had to already get, I think I already had to get 5,000 or 1,500, and it was hell. I had to buy this guy. This was the biggest troll I've played in the game. There's a part in the first town where there is like a guy that was a stonemason or knew your father or something. I don't know what it was. He was this really old man, and he is like this drunkard now, living as like a hermit. You have to get information from him, and he's like, I'll tell you the information. You have to do some things for me, and it turns into the movie Karate Kid. Like, yeah, you have to do the small thing. He made me catch chickens like 3 days in a row, so I caught the chickens like, now come back tomorrow and bring some more beer. And you have to buy the beer every time, and then at the very end of it, he's like, I will teach you this if you get me the rare version of this beer. I went and found a shop. I had to ask around for that. Somebody told me where it was at. I went to the shop, and they said, yeah, that's going to be 5,000 or 1,500 or 2,000. So I had to go
for beer.
And guess what I had to do to get that? So I had to save my game, and I had to save my game and then load it if this didn't work. I had to do turtle races. You put money on turtle races, and you watch turtles race, and you have to hit buttons to make your turtle like go a little bit faster. And I had to win enough money, and if I didn't win, I loaded my save to get more money to go exchange these tokens to get the money to buy that drunkard his beer. So the whole time I'm like cussing mad, like just so mad, and
it sounds like a game where the Price is Right you can't get out of.
Thank you, AOI is really encouraging me to continue because he said the drunken man is nothing against what will come. That was such a nightmare. So he said, yeah, that's the game, I think, the guy that made this, I forget his name.
He sounds like a jerk.
Screw this guy, I forget his name. But screw him, and also, he knows what he's doing. He absolutely knows what he's trolling.
He's just sitting there laughing like,
he's like, what if I made him do it 3 times in a row? The worst things in the world. Check out the Golden Goose.
He's probably
I'm going to ask this lady where the Golden Goose is at.
How close can I get these people to committing suicide?
I want to talk to this person.
Whoa. Do you know the way to New Paradise?
Hit me, okay.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
Good tip.
What if he just punched her when she said that?
Okay, boom.
I better eat something before I fall over.
Okay, so now I'm out of... Please tell me I have food. Or we're going to be... You can't run when you're this low on health. Okay, I do have some food. Okay. I need to buy some more, though. I need to start thinking about that.
Can you imagine if he built in like a little cutscene where you just had to sit there and watch it?
I'm surprised. Death Stranding... So I don't know if we got to see anything of that. That's where the baby statue is from, with Norman Reedus and all that. Every little thing has a cutscene for that too. You can skip it, but like,
sweet baby Lord.
There's Monster energy drinks you can get in that, and you can watch the whole cutscene. He drinks the Monster energy drink. Every single thing has a cutscene in that.
Wow. The
Golden Goose.
I remember.
AOI, you watched the Let's Play, so you know where all this stuff's at. Definitely.
Someone was telling me, I don't
So help out where you can if I'm running away from it.
I remember when, I want to say it was like Metal Gear 4 or 5, someone was telling me like, oh, the graphics are so amazing and the whole game's like a cutscene.
4.
And I remember thinking...
It's 4, yeah.
I remember thinking, wow, that's so cool, and then I thought about it for a few more minutes, and I go, I don't know if I'd like that. Because it's, in the other games, it's so obvious when you get a cutscene, because the graphics would be so much better.
Yeah.
And you just set the controller down.
Well, they cut the cutscenes and stuff. It's just so long. They're saying, if you cut out the cutscenes in Metal Gear Solid 4, cutscenes make up the majority of the game versus the gameplay out of that game. I still love freaking 4. I want to replay that once. I want to go back through... pretty soon through those games.
That's the last one I have a lot of. I never. 5's already out, right?
No? Yes, 5 was the last one with Kojima's involvement, and then they made Survive, and they haven't touched it since.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything of 5. I remember seeing like trailers for like.
5 has incredible gameplay, and then they.
Are you still Snake?
Yes, you're Naked Snake from Metal Gear Solid 3. Your Solid Snake's dad,
that was one
basically.
of my favorites too.
Yeah, I think 3 is probably the best one. My favorite is Metal Gear Solid 1, but 3 I think you cannot top.
There's a
like,
lot of really like deep psychological stuff in that where he has to fight his mother. And she
yeah,
shows his
yeah.
scars and stuff.
Yeah, 3 is amazing. It's where is freaking Golden Goose?
The burger shop.
As you already discovered, part of the fun is not knowing what to do, asking around for hours. That is part of the fun is not knowing what to do for a couple hours.
3 green
I will agree that is part of the thing that sets this game apart is I could just run back and forth, but that's like I'm just checking off tasks. You know what I mean? Like they tell you where to go and you just hit the button. But this is cool because it almost feels real. You're investigating like, okay, do I go to this road? So as much as I crap on this game and I'm loving it and laughing at it and it's trolling me, that is something that no other game still does as much, you know?
I think that's why I tapped out of Skyrim. Because I was like, I think I asked Craig, where do I go next? And he's like, you can go wherever you want. I don't like any of that.
Point me toward the Golden Goose.
That's like where people older than you go for fun.
I'm not interested in that.
Whatever. If you're gonna go, it's behind here. Just go around the back.
Oh, okay.
Good to know. Thanks.
She's like, gross old people.
Zaunub. What's up, Zaunub? Zaunub is saying, try your best British accent, please. For example, the word literally. Literally. What's your best British accent?
I don't have one.
Have you ever tried?
Oh, I'm sure I could do it, but I don't have a bet.
This is literally the worst game I've ever played. It's bollocks. It's bollocks. There's the Golden Goose. We're here. Does that satisfy? Is that good, Zaunub? Or GIF?
I think he wants you to say GIF or GIF.
That's what he's probably trying to get me to do. But it's GIF.
Thank you.
I'm not at liberty to answer
Anybody says
questions of
GIF,
that nature.
I think even the creator, doesn't the creator say it's GIF? Buzz off. Like, it's GIF, my friend. What did he say here? I wasn't listening at all.
You need to purchase some
He said he
tokens
can't
for
answer
us. Did you
questions
like
like
it?
that.
I'm not at liberty.
Yeah.
Last time I was here, everybody said the same thing.
Pardon me.
Welcome to the turtle race. The prize
So here's the turtle races.
Please enjoy yourself.
Zaunub says British accent seems difficult. Oh, bollocks.
I hear red snakes come by here. Is that true?
I'm not at liberty to answer questions of that nature. Well, enough talk. How about a round?
What's up, Meister G?
No. Thanks, though.
What is up? We're just doing some British accents. We're trying to find out what we're doing at the Golden Goose. This happened last time. I talked to freaking everybody and nobody said anything. It just makes me so mad.
Pardon me.
Want to try your hand at Lucky Hit?
No, I want you to tell me.
You weren't making that up. Lucky Hit's really a game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't ask me about stuff like that when I'm working.
Excuse me.
Ask me as much as you like. My answer won't change.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't know what to do. Do I ask her? Okay, it's changing. Okay. Because that happened last time. I was talking to 300 people.
Welcome. Do you have a VIP card?
VIP card?
That's right. The room up ahead is for Golden Goose VIPs only.
Don't have that.
VIPs have their own room?
Is that crazy to think?
How do I become a member?
You fill out an application and submit it to the Golden Goose. The process takes about 2 months.
Alright, 2 months of waiting.
2 months? Isn't there some way to speed up the process?
Well, there is. But first you would need a referral from a VIP.
So that is what a lot of this game is. Okay, you go talk to this person. Yeah, if you can get me this item, you go get the item. You're gonna have to pay this much. Then you have to do this. You know what I mean? Like it's if you give a mouse a cookie is what this freaking game is.
Of course.
You gotta give him some milk. What is
I've never
your
heard that expression before.
what is your you never read the book when you were a kid?
No.
Give a mouse a cookie. You gotta give him a glass of milk, and the whole book is about like. And if you give him a glass,
I read books when I was a kid, like The Three Billy Goats Gruff.
well, you missed out on. People in the chat, have you read To Give a Mouse a Cookie? I always use that expression because the whole book is about, okay, then you gotta give him some milk. But then he asks if you have some milk. He asks for a cup, and then you got to find the cup, and like it just turns into the whole book is
snowballs.
Yeah, he needs 300 things. This music though is tight. So now I got to find a VIP. So that should be easy in this town of 350 NPCs.
Well, with all the running around, at least he's good. He has like a
job. Oh, I'm gonna eat food. Can I get some ice cream?
I think there was a burger place at the top of the
Yeah,
steps.
Diner Jet Shen. Oh, after I get food, I have to show you. There's a hat store up here that cracks me up. The name of the hat store.
Excuse me.
Welcome. Sit wherever you like.
I need food.
Do you know any VIP members of the Golden Goose?
I need
We
food.
get customers that frequent the Golden Goose, but I have no idea if they're VIPs or not. VIPs would probably rather eat in the lounge. I'm not sure they'd come by here.
Okay. Thanks anyway.
Can you not get food from her?
Yeah, can I get food, please?
It says restaurant in giant letters.
It usually has a different option on the square for me to. I can just talk.
There's
I need food
buttons
or
all
I
up.
ain't running.
Yeah.
Where was the burger joint, or was that it?
I think that was it.
Shoot.
It's a giant hamburger.
Okay, there's a convenience store right here. We'll load up. We'll get some goodies. Yeah, I get the picture. This music rolls too.
Are you ready?
Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Salt price 6. We're gonna load up.
Thanks for shopping with us.
You're welcome.
Hurry back soon.
I want that poster right there. It looks awesome. Okay, we gotta eat some food. Or we're gonna die. We're gonna die, and it's gonna be bollocks.
I don't think you're using bollocks correctly.
Oh, bollocks.
That was correct.
Okay, what did that person say? Did anyone give me any help? No, no one knows what a VIP member. This lady was very helpful, telling me to go
All
away.
these little kids walking around unattended is really bothering.
As a parent, you're just
They're
like
2, 3. Look how little that girl is in the background in a green shirt.
And you can talk to them too, and it's like, I don't know where it's at.
What are you asking
This
me
place
for?
is like Chomo Central.
Well,
Make it quick. I won't hear the end of it if my manager sees me goofing off.
I just need an answer.
Fine. I don't know any VIPs.
Where's the VIPs at? AOI, tell me, please. Just
She said
get
they
me out
like
of
to
get me
eat.
out of my misery.
She said they like to eat at lounges. Were you listening?
But he loves going there.
Mr. Wen?
Mr. Wen.
Good to know. Thanks.
Alright, Mr. Wen. Wen of the Peking Duck House is a regular. Ask Wen about VIP. Well, where's the Peking Duck House? Now I gotta ask her again. Her manager's gonna fire her.
Have a minute?
What?
She hates you.
I'm trying to get to the Peking Duck House.
Peking.
It's on Sonari Road, so just go out the back gates of the Moonray Cafe.
Okay.
Good to know. Thanks.
At the back gate of the Murin Cafe. I think down here. But look at the name. Okay, cinematic photo in their Photoshop. Beats of Rage, and here's they're got a music shop. Cake Shop. It's literally just called Cake Shop. But this one cracks me up. Lord of the Hats. Lord of the Hats always gets a good.
Can you
laugh
buy
from
a
me.
hat and he'll wear it?
I don't think so. Pawn Paradise. But Lord of the Hats, like, what should we name this one? Lord of the Hats. That's a good one. Hint, you already interacted with the VIP member. I like AOI in the chat. He helps me when I'm aggravated with the game. So I'm looking for the Peking
I was
Cafe.
thinking it was going to be one of those guys with the silk-looking shirt, like leopard print or whatever that was.
Okay, I've already talked to What was this? This was like the Golden Sun Cafe or something. What was it? Moku? No. Way off. Dang it, where is the cafe at? At one point in the game. But before you getting to the VIP person, you have to do something else. Jeez. I'm gonna talk to this guy.
Excuse me. Hello, and welcome. Welcome to the Moo and...
Oh, okay, this is the Marin Cafe, so I'm good.
Actually, I just have a question. I'm looking for the Peking Duck House. The Peking Duck House? That's on Sonari Road.
Wait, is that road right here?
I'll show you once I finish up here.
Oh my gosh.
It's faster if we go from here. Okay, thanks.
If we go from here... I don't think I even went this way before.
Maybe that's it right there.
If we go on this road.
It's on Sonari Road.
Sonari Road. Is this Sonari Road?
There's a sign to your left.
Let's read yeah, this is Sonari Road.
There's a sign
and it's
to
got
his left.
Where's the
You're running past it. That's not it.
Is that it? Nope. No?
You passed the sign.
What sign? I looked at it. It said Sonari Road.
No, not that. Not a street sign. Okay, stop. To his right. That there.
Oh. Duck Heaven. But
There you go.
that's not it.
Well, I couldn't see what it said. I just saw it as a sign.
Well, you're wrong. There it is. Okay, I've been here before. But AOI says I have to do something else. What else can I give this game? I gave him my sanity. Mr. Wen.
I want to see Mr. Wen.
He's up in the mountains, fetching some ducks.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
Maybe I can ask her about the VIP member too.
Excuse me.
Welcome.
Do you know it?
I'm not supposed to.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks a lot. So I might need to go up in the mountains this way.
Duck him.
So, your impression, we're about an hour in. What do you think of Shenmue?
It seems very tedious.
You know, you might be
but
right.
But it is funny.
It is so trolly. It is pretty funny.
I think if I hadn't been awake since 5 a.m. today, I'd be fine. I'd be not so tired. As soon as I go home, I go straight to bed.
Excuse me.
Is this when?
You here for a job?
Actually, I'm here for something else. I'm looking for a VIP.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to catch ducks. Am I gonna have to catch these ducks?
What are ducks?
It's my dream to walk into the VIP room with a lady on each arm.
Okay, thanks.
I've seen many a well-off traveler go
Okay,
in and out
thanks.
there, and I'm jealous of every single one of them.
Well-off travelers, huh?
Please don't make me catch ducks or gucks.
This room is absolutely
Oh
silly.
no. That's the VIP member. So yeah, that's a flashback. She lives at that hotel. That lady that...
I want a luxury suite.
A suite?
Don't make me repeat myself. Clean, spacious, great view, a room fit for a queen like me.
Nothing but the
Oh
best
my
for you,
gosh.
lady.
Is that supposed to be her husband or?
Yeah.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
Got it. Thank you for the tip.
He looks like Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball Z. Hercule
Yeah.
or whatever. He had that square
Yeah, I know who
head
you're
with
talking
a big
about.
mustache.
Okay, it's nighttime. So this is when it makes me go... I don't have to go to the hotel, but
Probably should.
I probably should. Oh, actually, it puts up another option, so maybe I'm good. Visit that couple. Well, I kind of want it to be nighttime because they're at the hotel, I think.
Yeah. If they're staying there, then your chances are probably higher if it's nighttime.
Visit that couple. Oh my gosh, I gotta walk 3 billion miles.
Did you say we were an hour in?
Yeah.
Okay. I can stay for 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes? Okay, we'll wrap it up.
I'll be right with you.
I need to get back.
This game should have woke you up.
I'm trying to get to Hotel Niagara.
Oh, I know where that's
Make your
at.
way to the riverside and you will find
I just don't want to walk it.
Thanks for the tip.
Can you hail a cab?
Hey, can you teleport me?
Or a,
I'll be right with
what are those
you.
called?
What if
The
I...
guy that pulls you in the cart?
Oh, yeah.
You know
I
what
forget.
I'm talking about? I forget
Yeah, what are the... I forgot what those are called, too.
Okay, thanks.
We
It's
also
like a backwards
have Golden's
wheelbarrow
Power
with a roof.
Establishment.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
Visit that couple. I have to run all the way back. That is so far to the hotel. I'm actually... Is that Hotel Neo? I think so. AOI, before I run all the way back, that's the right hotel, right? I have to go back to where I always stay the night. Because that would suck if there's a different hotel and I walk all the way back there. I would just freaking pass out. I'd lay down and just die on the stream. If you need to go, I actually might keep going for just a little bit longer so we can get to where we need to go to, but... So you had a good Christmas. Anything else? Any other game updates? So he's liking... Your son's liking... he just said, let's see. He's going to let me run all the way back.
Yeah, Noah beat Fallen Order, and I think he's playing it on a harder difficulty now. And he's been playing Splatoon on and on. We got him that so he'd have like a mobile option.
Yeah.
Because he's only 11, so he doesn't.
Dude, the Switch is awesome for kids and stuff, and
yeah,
it's like a Game Boy, but it's playing like full like games. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, we got him the game, the Switch, and the Splatoon, and then my mom got him like a carry case for it.
Yeah.
And stuff. But he's, as far as I know, he hasn't taken it anywhere. I mean, my mom has Wi-Fi at her house, so we could play it there. Excuse me, but as far as I know, it's just been in his room. He's been really heavy into the Fallen Order. Noah's loves Star Wars.
Well, yeah. Did you guys go see the new movie when it came out and stuff? And
actually, he ruined The Last Jedi for my sister.
Yeah.
So I didn't take him to see it. She took him to see it, but I took her first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We went to the AMC.
To see The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went and saw. We saw it at the AMC in Westchester. That was. I let her pick.
Yeah.
That's her favorite one to go.
So she wouldn't be spoiled by.
Yeah.
Noah.
Yeah, that's the IMAX in Springdale is closer to my house, but
yeah.
she's in Hamilton.
We went and saw it at the Cobb Theater in.
That's a really nice theater too.
Yeah, I like the Cobb.
But you got to get there early, man, because you got to pick your seats before you go in. You can't just. It's not like the old days when you just.
These were assigned. We went to.
Yeah, like you pick where you want to sit before you go in.
Yeah, or you have to.
Yeah, you can't just. It ain't like the good old days where you just walk in and sit down.
Yeah, I just passed up the hotel. Let's over this way.
You got back there pretty quick. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking. Sweet shop.
Sweet shop. Okay, I made the right decision. AOI was gonna let me freaking.
April 14th, 1987. This was 4 days. 4 days before Megan's first birthday.
Wow.
She was April.
Oh yeah, she's older than you. I forgot.
Yeah, I totally just gave out her birthday on the internet.
Nice. Oh, you know what? That's one number off my social security number. Yeah. Oh, this phone number's 2 numbers off. Yeah,
I gave mine out too if you wanted to sit there and reverse through the math earlier.
Look at these pictures on the wall. Good pictures.
Yeah, this makes me think of that. What is that movie? It's from like 2004. It's like the really crazy karate movie.
Oh, I was thinking of something totally else. I was thinking of that movie with Bill Murray and.
No. It's called like not
Shaolin Monks.
It's really goofy and cartoony. Like when they would punch each other, like you'd see a punch and then they'd like ripple through their face.
I don't know.
Yeah, I watched it.
Not anything. I'll ask the front desk about where they went.
Okay. The lady I think I still owe this lady money because I started to do the wood chopping thing and I found out you can just stop. You can press a button and it ends.
Yeah.
So I go to work and then I never work for the money. So
you clock in and leave.
Yeah. So this lady wants to beat my head in. Guess he's not happy with me.
Yeah, The lady with curlers in her hair working the front desk, that is right from the movie I'm talking about.
People always think they can have their way, so I made them pay extra.
Which suite?
Room 203.
They're giving out personal information, lady.
Room, what was it, 2 and 3?
Yeah, 203. Wow. Dementia much?
He
just said it.
I'm like trying to talk to you and trying to look down at this, and I always get mixed up. 203. I'm 201. Okay, they're on this side then. 5. Okay, this has got to be 203. Where the frick is 203?
You passed it.
Oh, okay, because double doors, it's a suite. Okay. Have you ever got a nice suite at a hotel?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is what you dressed up as?
No.
Can I ask you a question?
I've never worn a sweater vest ever.
Let's dress up
Are you a VIP member?
next week for the stream with the sweater vest. What do you say?
I am. What of it?
Could you
Say, I'm
give
sorry.
me a-
I was listening.
I said, let's dress up like this guy for the stream next week. What do you say?
Oh, good lord. You're gonna buy me a sweater vest? I don't
Yeah.
have any.
You want me to do
Yeah, I'll buy you one.
Isn't that right, Shwehwa?
Shweha.
What are you babbling on about?
Huh?
This is the man who returned my bag when it was snatched. The least you could do is hear him out.
Yes, dear. Referral. A referral, was it?
Yes, a referral. Give it to
What
me.
kind of referral did you want?
A referral to become a Golden Goose VIP.
Coming right up.
That's how I would run if I smoked a cigar like that.
Take this with you, friend.
Thank you very much.
I'm getting in the VIP room.
So the saving the bag thing was how you got that.
Yeah, because that lady would probably not hear me out.
Oops. You can't go up the steps because of the
Hey,
thing.
Shenmue.
Hi, y'all.
I've got a referral to become a Golden Goose VIP.
You found another member?
What is cool is they got the original voice actor of the original Shenmue games to come back and
Oh,
do this. I don't know if the Shenhua, she was only in it for a second in the second one, but they got her. They got him in it. I think she's the
So,
same.
they're nicer than they look.
Yeah, I guess so. At any rate, it's a good thing I got her bag back.
Absolutely.
What if the title of this is
I'm going
Shenmue
to go
3?
back to the
Shenmue 3.
Shenmue 3
Shenmue 3.
It should be called Ethics 101. Take the nice lady's purse back.
Take the nice lady's purse back. Have you ever stopped a crime in your life? Like you witnessed something, you got a purse back or whatever, or you witnessed... No! Why do... The person I asked... That's so funny I asked you, when my skateboard...
I just was going to say that. I got your skateboard back from...
There was a time...
group of hoodlums from Hamilton.
That was it. That was it. You got the skateboard. You were that guy. You were Rio.
I got your purse back for you.
You got my rolling purse back.
You're a Nancy boy.
If you need to leave, we should stop on that story for you. I might keep playing for a little bit longer. We'll see what the chat thinks, if they're going to stick around.
I have to work tomorrow. So
But let's talk this story real quick.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, let's talk the story and then...
Here, I'm going to get my stuff on. Can you still see me? No.
No, you gotta
I'll
lean
sit
down.
back down.
Sit back down. Come on, sit back down.
Sorry.
Give the people what they want.
The people want more of me.
The
people at my house don't want more of me. Yeah, we were skating.
So we were skating near John's house.
My parents' house.
You had the apartment at the time.
Oh yeah, I was on Garfield.
We were at the apartment, and what do I need to do? I need to go to the Golden Goose. So we'll run back there while we're talking. But so,
I think that
I have to go to
abandoned
bed.
bank is like a funeral home now.
Is it? I
There's
was
a
wondering
hearse.
what. I drive past it sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm like,
there's
what
a
is it?
hearse parked outside.
That's weird. You can do maybe. Did they keep the drive-through window open to where like you could just pass your your loved one through the window or something?
No,
Oh, okay.
drive-through at a funeral home is not.
A drive-through funeral home. Hey, everybody's liking convenience.
Drive-through weddings, drive-through funeral home.
That would be awesome. So hey, I'm just throwing the idea out there. You can take it and credit me later.
But yeah, we were skating.
So yeah, to get back, we were skating at a bank that used to be there. They shut it down.
Yeah, it got robbed like 3 times.
Yeah, first time. Shame on me. Also, look at this. Shoot, how do I? Look at this.
Jones, Dick, Mark, Robert.
It just says 5 Americans in lowercase, and then it shows these 5 people. What does that mean? Like, there's weird stuff like that in the whole game. Like, what does that mean? Why is that there?
Is that like a call to Five Guys restaurant?
I don't know. There's no context to it, but it just that.
Why is the redneck looking guy named Dick? Did he just put Richard?
Harry, Robert, Mark, Dick, Jones. And the sign says 5 American. Would you? I would love to get that and hang that up in the game room. Like, I would hang that up in the game room because it just makes me laugh. It just makes me sense. Okay, we got to tell the story. We keep getting we keep getting sidetracked. So this bank closed down. And we used to skate it sometimes. And me and John are skateboarding, and a bunch of kids come up.
Yeah, it was like 15 kids.
They're like, some of them are like 9, some of them are like 13.
Like
the average
7th grade and younger.
The average age is like 12, 13, whatever. And then there is.
We were both out of high school by then because I was married.
Yeah.
So you would have been like 18, 19.
Yep, I was out of school.
No, you would have been 16 or 17. You're 3 years younger than me, right?
I don't know. I feel like I was 18. I feel like I was 17. I think I was 17. I think I was 17 because we thought. I think we even talked with your mom about it and was like, you could beat him up because you're 17 still. I think that sticks out to me.
Yeah, that would have happened.
That sticks out to me. So. These 5 guys are from the past games. Oh, okay. But that still is just a funny poster with no context. It's weird, but
yes.
But that does help me. I didn't know that. Good to know.
Kids ask. So the smaller, they look like they're 8 years old, 7, 8 years old. Asked to use that skateboard.
I would say the kid that asked me was at least 12, 11, 12,
he
whatever.
Was a small child.
Small kid. So one of them is. I didn't even notice this because I'm keeping my eye on them. I was like, oh, I'm right here. They can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And one of them distracts me for a split second. Or says something, or that kid gets out of my sight for like a millisecond. And he jumps on the back of somebody's bike, or...
Yeah.
Gets on the bike. He gets on the... No, I think he gets on the bike with the skateboard and he takes off. That's what it was.
He went 2 blocks up the road.
And books it and goes away and goes down the side street or whatever. And I'm running, and you're not running. I didn't know what was going on. I remember being pissed off at you. I was like, he stole my thing. He stole my skateboard. So I'm running. I'm like, why aren't you running? So I was pissed off at you at first. But then I came back, and I explained it, and you were like, I know where that kid lives. He lives right here. You're getting your board back. And I was like, okay. So we went down there, and the kids went.
You were like, my mom's going to be so bad.
The kids got in front, and I said, I remember saying something like, I'm gonna beat that kid up or whatever. Like, I was just so pissed off. I was just like, I'm gonna beat up your friend. Where is he at? Like, he has my skateboard. He stole my skateboard, and it's important for a later part in the story. And
I was a minor.
And John. So we get to where they're at, and they're like, we don't know where he's at. Let me go check. I don't know where he's at or whatever. Nobody knows where he's at. And and I was like, hey, John knows where he's living or whatever, where they live. We're going to that house and we're calling the police because that's where the kid lives.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and we don't get the board back by the time we walk over there, so we get in the middle of the street and we're walking down the street and barely we get 5 minutes out, if that. 3 minutes later, one of the kids like, hey, we got the board back or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like blah blah. So we go back to your apartment. At that point, we go back to the apartment and we come out of your apartment, and there is a lot of kids now. Congregated outside of it, or they might have even met us back there. I can't remember, but basically, I think we came out and they were all there, and they were wanting to fight. They were wanting to fight me and stuff. And it's like, you said you were going to beat him up. It's like, he took my skateboard.
Yeah. I'm
going to beat him up. If he didn't take the skateboard, I wouldn't beat the kid up or whatever.
The way I remember it was, the kid took your board.
Yeah.
And we were like, look, we know where this kid lives. I know his mom. I don't know her, but I know what she looks like. And I'm like, tell them to give the board back.
Yeah.
And we're calling the cops. So we went around the corner and they met us with another kid met us with the board. And then I remember when the kid gave the board back, we were like, tell your friend, he's young, but tell your friend that, if he did that to the wrong people, that's a good way to get beat up.
Yeah.
And then they showed up like, oh, you said you're gonna beat him.
Yeah, yeah. So they kept.
And I remember being like, all of you get off the street, or we're calling the cops right now.
Yeah.
And then I remember thinking like, man, they know where we live. They're gonna come like.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, like I'm married now. What am I doing, messing around with these kids?
Yeah, I was too old even. I was young. I was old enough to go like, I'm not fighting these kids. Like I was just like, get away. And I forgot what I said, but I was just like, yeah, we're not gonna fight. And we just walked. I remember just walking to your car, and they just were kind of like, they kind of just watched us when we got in the car and drove away. But it was just like, we're not fighting you. Like, get away.
So I got your purse back. Long story short,
he did what Rio did to that lady. So, thank you, John, for
saving you,
for saving me, and as I save my game.
We'll end on that note.
I think this is a good point, good part to end the stream on.
Yeah,
that story of tying in
this
the real world.
This game seems tedious. I think the last time we did this, we talked about making a list of like my favorite games.
Yeah, if you have something that you really...
I haven't done pen to paper, but I mean like Metal Gear 3. Talked about. I love. We did Devil May Cry already. I'm just trying to think of the ones I played a lot.
I would love also. I'm trying.
You know what I need to do? I need to go get my old like PS2 games.
Yeah.
And just bring one over.
Yeah, we could do that. Also, I want to. I think we've done this once or twice in the past on this channel, but I'd love to do a game from beginning to end. It has to be. It can't be like a 40-hour thing because it would take forever. But a 6-hour game and like under, you know what I mean? Like we could knock that out in a couple sessions and you can.
Okay, because I was like, you want me to sit here for 6 hours?
No, we sat here for Resident Evil 2's remake for like 3 hours. It was funny because it's like, well, let's do the whole game tonight, and like it got to like 11:30, and all of us were like, no, we'll come back another day. But those are fun because you play an hour and a half at a point. You know what I mean? You'll finish the stream in a couple of streams. So I want to do that more of that this year. So if you have a game like that, like Metal Gear Solid 1's a good example. That's something you can beat within 6 hours. Like that's a 6-hour game.
Yeah, it's a 3 or 4 disc game though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. But
PlayStation.
Yeah. But
please insert disc too.
That's a good one to do.
I like to cut it short.
I always freak out and always save twice. I gotta save twice.
I'll stay in frame until you close it out. Let's close it out.
Before you leave, do you know a VIP member?
Yes, I'm a VIP member. What of it?
Do you know where the Peking duck is at? Could you point me in the way?
Stop! I can't answer questions like that.
Excuse me?
That was funny.
All right, thank you for joining. Hope you guys had a good time. I joined John and Time together. It was a jime. It was a good jime. So
you have verbal typos.
I really do. My favorite one, I told Alex real quick. He was like, why did you do this? Why did you rip up this book? Or I did something or whatever for a video one time. And I was like, I had so much anger. I typoed in real life. So we always say that. Had a lot of anger. So hope you guys don't have a lot of anger. And hope you have a lot of happiness.
Happen.